グラックの無事を確かめに、ブロクはアパートへ戻る。
さて、グラックだが。やっぱりいないわよね。今誘拐されてるはずだし。
He didn't come back? That's not normal. Maybe I should call.
電話か。夫は出るかな？
I know. His school friend must know. There it is. No reply. There. Stress levels just
多
went
分
up.
出ないと思うけど、グラックはどう
Come
だ？
on, my boy. Reply.
Hey, I'm not available. Call back later or reach my old man for anything urgent.
When will I learn? I was so engrossed with this whole affair that I totally forgot to check on him. If something happened, no. Let's stop seeing the glass as half empty. He's probably just celebrating with friends.
校長なら
Okay, then. The school director.
Hello. This is a record. I'm busy making preparations for the candidates who've validated their diploma. Please be patient.
Busy? She's a machine. She should be able to multitask. Will this day never... I've left them a message, but someone must know something.
何か知ってるとしたら、RJ のはず。
頼むからグラックくん無事でいなさいよ。
There's still time before my appointment. With everything happening, Graf might not be the only one. Better keep my eyes open. Got the feeling this will come in handy very soon.
レベルアップならめんどくさいししに行かんからな。
Hey, RJ, how are you?
Great! Thanks again. But you look worried.
Yeah, I'm looking for my boy.
Boy?
Gray cat, 16, blue eyes, a kinda depressed look.
Oh, seen him!
You sure?
Yeah, this afternoon with a friend.
あ、
Like
夫くん
pig
ってブ
and
タとかは
otter.
嘘のハイブリッドだったのね。
What were they doing here?
何と何のハイブリッドなのかと思って
I
た
told
ぜ。
him Squealers plundered.
The back street?
Told him not. Kids never listen.
Graf, what did you get into? Gotta go.
Wait! I come with you.
Thanks, but I can handle them.
My fault. Should have insisted. Squealers good fighters.
What about your boss?
Who cares? Won't notice.
Right.
So, maybe tons of Squealers to fight once we are surrounded.
RJ がついて
No
きてく
time
れ
to
るの
waste.
か。
He may be in danger.
Okay.
I had trouble with squealers in this street already.
Scum. Deserve good beating.
If they've touched one bristle... Wait. Someone's called...
Go. I'll find Graf.
You sure?
Trust me. Those Squealers.
All right. I trust you. But... I'll be back as soon as I can. Sure. Find my boy.
グラックは RJ に任せることになったか。
私たちはこっちか。
I thought you wouldn't come.
As you said, it's too important.
I'm getting worried.
Sin? Hopefully he just hid somewhere safe. By the way, Dr. Gherkin?
I dealt with him.
What does that even mean?
It seems like he was telling the truth. I've obtained his signature and the procedure to fix the pipe pills. But as you know, this isn't enough. Something is blocking the process.
How did you convince him?
Well...
Wait. Actually, I'd prefer not to know. Where is he now?
Gone.
Gone.
The doc was afraid of going back to his job at the pharmaceutical company. He wished to hide while the situation cools down. I escorted him to the
あ、よかっ
closest
た。
country
逃げ
border.
たのね。
He's an important person. No trouble for him to get across.
He left the country? Wait. What? But he was supposed to give me 10 grand.
そういや、あった
Sorry.
な1万ユニスの
You
約
didn't mention
束。
that.
ああ、ただ働きってやつだなこれ。
I'm doomed to live in poverty forever.
If it makes you feel any better. Soon, all slummers won't be living at all unless we get...
That's right. I have no desire to be the last person alive around.
Last?
You're both here. Good.
Go ahead. What have you found?
Yeah. These last few days, I've been investigating the pill. All the pipe pills in the slums stopped working.
We know that.
Yet the drums are totally unaffected. I have reasons to believe the source behind the shortage is...
By whom?
Someone from the government, obviously.
Let's not jump to conclusions. But another important matter could be linked. I've been with the police for 50 years now. I had never experienced such a low recidivism.
And that's a bad thing?
Definitely. When it's not natural. Criminals don't stop doing crime after their first arrest. In fact, they never stop. They'll do it again and again. It's human nature. But lately, not anymore.
Of course. They disappear into thin air right after their release.
I suspect my own agents are responsible.
Agents? Oh, you mean...
The Tribots. They handle the release of prisoners automatically.
And actually terminate them, guilty or not.
I don't have any tangible proof yet. But if they're ignoring the judgments...
Or the judgments themselves are falsified. And who better
捕まった
than
人
a
たちが全
triangle
員死刑
member
に
to
なってるのは
undertake
間
it?
違いないみたいだな。
In any case, this is hypothetical. That's why I need your...
Proof. Here, on this memory chip, hundreds of documents linking the government to various shady activities, judgments included.
Good. I can reach some trustful, high-ranking individuals in various sectors. Undercover, they shall organize a revolt, spread the word, make and distribute pills.
How? With Tribots? We can't rely on them.
There's more people than you think who don't enjoy this regime we're living in, Mr. Pork.
また名前間違えてるし。
Mr. Whatever. I can organize this. But I need to gather all the evidence.
This contains everything I have. The only copy that exists. You'll have to be extremely careful. Never connected to the Triweb.
Wait! Don't give it to him.
What? What? You said we could trust him.
Come on! There's no time to waste!
Something's wrong.
Care to explain?
Call it a hunch. My instinct.
And your instinct got you so far.
I need more than a hunch to make a decision.
Just give me a sec.
All right.
Let's hear some of your famous nonsense.
Hear me well, old man.
尋問開始？しかも間違えれる回数書いてある？
今回はいつもとは違うってわけね。
ここを間違えたせいで嫌な結末になんてなってほしくない。ヒント使っていくぞ。
Can you draw something for me, Chief?
What?
そういえば似顔絵を描くのをいきなりやめたんだったっ
Are you
け？
going
ついで
crazy?
にデタラメな
This
似
is
顔絵があった。
ridiculous.
So, can you?
Yeah.
あれ？
I won't
そうい
submit
やなんか手
myself
が
to
かりあ
those
ったよな。
petty
ほらあれ。
tests of yours.
What are you trying to prove?
He cannot draw.
Anyone can draw.
Yeah, it's obvious. He can. Fine. You won't cooperate. Don't think I haven't noticed.
Noticed what?
My name?
What about...
Go ahead. Say my name.
It's Pork, of course.
名前もなんで言い間違えるの
it
かしら。
Brock, Chief. I thought you knew each other well.
Yes.
What?
Just what I thought. You can't pronounce it. You never could. All these years, I've thought you've just been making fun of me. And that's not all. At several occasions, you've said some weird things. Confusing words with... Pardon me for saying this, but... Do you happen to have any mental issues?
Yeah, I'm not so young.
This is a personal attack, Cowboy. Does this make him too incompetent for our case?
単に年齢だけじゃ勝たせない気がするんだ、このことは。
あ、
Wes,
そうか。こいつ
yesterday
が持っ
while
て
you
た
were
ファイルの
away,
D シルバーって。
I
新郎さん。
inadvertently checked the contents of your computer.
How dare you! This is a second-class crime punishable by...
Save it for later. I found 2 protected folders. One of them was named D. Silver.
Hey, that's my name.
That's what I assumed. Any explanation, old weasel?
Easy. Can you remember who was in jail that day?
I guess Sin was.
Correct. I simply did some research in order to inform his wife.
But you never did.
I'm a busy person. We're understaffed, and that's why I hired you temporarily.
You worked with him?
Well, that didn't go so well.
And you're holding a grudge. That's why you're accusing me.
Not at all. All right. This folder is... This isn't what bothers me the most regarding Wes.
そういやウェスって5年前、リアの事件の担当だったんだったか？
We've known each other for a
工場で見かけた事件も
long
5
time.
年
Why
前。
didn't you tell me about your accident?
あ、まさか5年前の事故にあった警官ってウェ
A
ス？
police investigator suffered from a very serious air car accident. As far as I can remember, you were the only investigator at the police department. It was you, wasn't it?
Yes. And this is my personal story. Nothing to do with the affair. Really? Any proof of what you're saying?
Let me think a minute.
Pathetic.
Hey, cowboy. I'm starting to doubt you've got anything tangible.
Trust me.
ブロクの勘を信じよう。ウェスはきっと何か重大なことを隠してる。
The first time we met, RJ said you've changed. And now we know you're having some mental issues. Yeah, you're kinda old, or dare I say, an antique. But my little finger is telling me this all started after your accident.
You know where you can put your on the true culprit behind them.
Oh? So you're saying the accident didn't affect your intellectual and judgment capacities?
My intellect, possibly. My judgment? Never.
All right, if you say so.
Stop being disrespectful. An old man will always stand behind his convictions.
You must be right. I just wonder what his true convictions are.
5年前の事件で脳に障害を？
でも、それだけじゃ色々と引っかかることがまだあるんだ。
Did you know AIs cannot draw?
And again, how is this related to our case?
Well, Wes cannot draw either.
You're trying my patience. We have a problem to solve.
Even if it was true, what would be the conclusion?
Indeed. I'm not really sure myself where this is headed. This opens a whole... Wes shares behaviors similar to artificial intelligence.
Lost your tongue, pork?
Not yet.
仮にもし、ブ
I
ロク
found
の
a
思うこ
proof
と
of
が本当だと
utmost
するとだ。
importance in your
所長室
office.
にそれに関連する手がかりがある。
A burnt down power socket.
コンセ
You
ントの
should
焦
be
げ跡？
ashamed of your
研究所で
moronic
聞いたけど、旧
allegations.
式の
I'm
も
not
コンセン
basing
トに
them
挿
on
した
not
時だ
only
け、発
very
火現象
old
が起こる
bots
んだ
can
った
cause
か。
an overload.
あれ？で
So
もそのロ
what?
ボはトライボ
Did I
ットってや
remind
つよ
you
ね。
the vast
あい
majority
つら
of
は
our
最近の
staff
や
is
つだよ
Aren't
な。
they all tribots? They should be fairly recent. And this happened in your office. What would an old bot do there?
I don't know. Probably some client. I can't remember.
Really? Something's fishy. If this had happened a long time ago, what's he hiding?
全部がトライボットなら、そして所長室にあるというのなら、それを使用しているのは一人しか思いつかねえんだよ。
Let's summarize what I know so far. Wes has mental problems. Is sometimes behaving like an AI. An ancient robot connected recently in his office. Much more advanced than the school director. Controlling him? And I've already met it? His accident. What if he... No.
I agree.
Fine, I shall.
Stop! I finally Wes, you're...
ああ、そうか。
You're not
ウェスは
human!
What is he then?
A bot. A very sophisticated one.
Are you crazy? Did you take a good look at him? Have you ever heard a bot speak fluently like us?
I do. The director of my son's school. She said she's an experimental model from years ago. And there's another like her in this city. An improved model. She was referring to you, wasn't she?
And I guess you suggest we open him then?
There's an easy way to check. If he's a bot, he must have a charging slot in the rear. Go ahead. Search for it.
Are you
ごめんさすがに
serious?
そういう確認方法をし
You're
ようとす
asking
る
me
と
to
は
check
思わ
the
んかっ
rear
た。
of Mr. Head of
お
the
尻を
police
調べろってお
department?
い。
Exactly. And if you won't, I will.
I'm warning you, pork.
おい文面だけ見ると最悪じゃねのかこれ。
でも確認
I
させてもらうわよ。
insist.
決
Come
してやまし
on.
い気持ちなど
Show
ない
us your
と。
butt, old...
How dare you?
If you truly think so, then I'll trust you. Maybe you can just show him so we can move on?
To think. That idiot, with his moronic logic.
Are you done? There's nothing fun.
Oh, yes, there is. I can't wait to see your face when you see mine.
こいつ、本当に。
That's impossible.
I was hoping I'd be wrong.
You, of all the people I've met all these years, how could you be the one to discover my...
Then,
Give me that!
no!
飲み込んだ
大胆なことするわね、ブロ
You
ク。
crock, spit it out!
No way in hell! Where you probably come from!
That doesn't make any sense. How? Why? You're involved in all this? What do you need it for?
That's the only copy. By erasing it, poof. All proof.
Pesky meddlers. You fail to realize that all our efforts are to ensure this world won't turn upside down for your safety. We made sure every single device is connected to the tri-web. We've set sophisticated algorithms to recognize and eradicate. It was perfect. But this stupid, non-connected thing, it contains information that will incriminate me.
Too bad for you.
Your stomach better not destroy it.
Good thing I didn't eat anything spicy.
Enough!
No! You okay?
Then this means... sin!
No, I've taken care of him, of
嘘で
course.
しょ。死ぬ無事じゃないの。
This can't be happening.
It already has. The most pathetic criminal I've eliminated so far. Running away from me as soon as he understood.
Does your screwed up brain even realize it's contradictory to treat people...
Don't try to confuse me.
We've got to get rid of him.
No, you're in luck. This old gun takes time to reload, but I'm prepared for all eventualities. Even this very improbable situation.
Oh!
He's making this trash mountain collapse.
Good news! I've proceeded as planned. You won't leave this place alive.
How is that good news?
It is, for me.
Obviously.
It's bad. They keep coming. No choice. I'll take care of the minions.
Got it.
Hey! Guess what the penalty is for...
Let me
答えは
guess.
どうせ死刑だろ
Not that round.
ウェス、貴様に一番怒ったの俺は深夜に出したなどと嘘をつきやがってお前の頭のネジが何本か抜けてるどころかね全部抜けてんだろこの野郎が
You're really stubborn. You always find a way out. So hundreds of servants and you're still free. I couldn't risk it.
リーも戦ってくれてる。蹴りをつけるぞ。こまめにリモコンで動作停止よ。
こいつもトライアングルのメンバーなのかよ
2人はこれで判明。なら、あと1人は
知らん、今はこいつが
My servants are like this one by one. What? It's like all the conditions of this thing ages ago. All that was light the flame. Resist like this. I could have destroyed you when I had the opportunity.
Why didn't you?
It's as they say.
What have I done to you?
You're a threat. You're a slumber and
くらったなり口だけどこのクソロボット
I
が
had no choice but to send guards after you. impossible.
これで終わり、よね
Not returning my calls anymore.
That's it. The game is over, bag of screws.
Not till I...
今
D!
のスクラップ
My
も
leg. I can't move.
That devil. Come on. I'll carry you.
Don't. Don't mind me. You've got to finish him.
I will. After you're safe. Someone's waiting for you at home.
Brock. Now, go.
嘘だろ、いねえ。
Where
逃
is
げ足
he?
の速いや
I
つだ。
told you. That old snake.
Now is not the good time for an argument. Oh, boy. Huh? This is a nightmare.
How do you like my new shell?
Do you even stand a chance against that?
There must be a way. There's gotta be.
Let me estimate. The probability you'll survive more than 2 minutes, non-existent.
I'll take my chances.
Good. I was worried you'd try something foolish like escaping. That would be...
You should know me by now. Old deep. As long as I'm standing, I'll keep fighting.
Right. Keep talking like you're in a living.
嘘でしょマジで ?HBO。
でも怖さ。奥さんのお守りだってあるんだ。君はガードっかか。
痛い痛い。左右の足は破壊したわ。あとは腕。
こいつ。一撃が重い。
あれ本当に動き止まってるわからないけど一応リモコンは使いつついくぞ。よし、倒れた。腕と足、どれも体力例にしたらいいのね。
じゃこのまま叩き壊すぞ。壊れろ。
あ、体力の強化が消えた。
最大値300なのかな。
Yes. Hope you liked this. Whoa! For a
嘘
sec,
でしょまだ動くの
I thought. Oof.
I can't believe you've almost had me twice. That final mistake will come.
Oh, that hurts, you know.
Don't worry. You won't now break you bit by bit. Slowly. Let me savor this moment.
No!
D, stay there. Ah!
死んだふりでどうだ。
Brock! Brock!
Playing
ダメ
possum,
だったな。
Don't think you can fool me. Even a dead cat can bounce when it falls from high up.
Oh, what you say doesn't make any sense.
Ha!
Well, running out of ideas here. D.
Before you kill us, I need to know. Why? Why insist on wiping out slummers?
Isn't it obvious? Pork. The first time we met, many years ago, I wasn't a bot.
To me, you've always been an old wreck.
After I was turned into this, I resumed my job at the police department. Slowly, year after year, I encountered the worst murders, thefts, aggressions, frauds, every new case worse than the last. All concentrated in the slums.
This is hogwash. The result of a buggy stack of algorithms inside your head.
No. It's a very reasonable way of thinking. A reasoning only possible thanks to my human side.
Human side? Yeah, right.
You see, I may look like a machine. I still cannot do high-speed calculation. On the contrary, I was conceived in order to I have all my memories from my past. I've never felt any different from the person I was before. No, I've simply been in the police long enough to understand. Humans never let criminals always recidivate. Bad seeds need to be eliminated. This is the only way to ensure the safety of everyone who deserves it.
Let me
だからとい
guess.
って、ウェスの取っ
The
た手段
drum
は、
citizens?
いいとは言い難いわ。
This part of humanity deserves to be saved. Sooner or later, this plague infesting every living being outside the dome will be spread inside. Why do you refuse to understand?
Because you're a filthy piece of metal junk. Humans have a heart. You don't.
Oh, he has borrowed something from humans indeed. The ability to lie. The prisoners that were terminated. You're behind that too, aren't you?
Of course. My first plan. Back when I still thought a selective approach could work.
How? Dr. Gherkin said 3 votes are needed.
That's right. I'm not almighty. My power to take action has limits. 3 votes needed to approve a proposal, 1 to block. So, I exploited a loophole in the system. The ability to reformulate questions.
Reformulate?
Instead of, should this person be condemned to death, I simply rewrote it as, should this person be freed? And reversed the replies. Same thing, wouldn't you say? Except this way, only 1 vote against. Amongst the crowd of questions we receive, no one even noticed.
What a joke. Whoever designed that system was a stupid moron.
Nuts. The creator is imperfect. Like all humans are. The plan I concocted was safe, subtle, and simple. Yet, far from enough. I shortly realized I had to act on a larger scale, taking more risks.
And condemn all the slum's inhabitants?
Be realistic. Cheating, stealing, and fighting constitute the way of living for slummers. Who amongst you never did such a thing?
Well, yeah. We aren't perfect, but everyone deserves a second chance. We can better ourselves.
You cannot.
Yes, we can.
Silence!
Wait, Leah's case. You lied about this too?
I did not. As far as I know, it truly was an accident. A fire caused by the global power shutdown. The whole city was a mess.
I am...
Granted, for all my career, this is the only case I couldn't solve with absolute certainty due to the data loss. It has always haunted me.
You and me both, then.
いややっぱり事件で
We're nothing
ゲルキン
alike.
ハッチが重大な発見をしてたとか言ってたし、
Enough
誰
play.
かに消され
While
た
you're
りしたの
still
かと
able
思っ
to
てたんだ
talk,
が、
what shall be your last words before I terminate you?
Well,
遺言だとお前は最低の鉄くずだ。
I hate you. piece of junk! I've always known AIs were the biggest threat to humanity.
And you're the biggest threat to us. Do you realize how many casualties you've caused at the bunker?
Good.
Murder! Who did this?
校長先生
Prototype 26. You've derailed from the track that was assigned to you. It's my duty to step in.
How dare you mess with my business, P-1? I'm right, and you know it.
You okay?
I should be the one asking you.
Well, not dead, but I almost wish I was. Man, my body hurts everywhere.
We'll get better. Who? Or rather, what's this?
My son's school director. Or so I thought.
Hey, piles of scrap pretending to be humans. How many of you are there?
Only the two of us.
あの
I'm
2回
afraid
だけら
there's
しいわ
no
ね。
time to
校
explain,
長にあの
Mr.
手がか
Brock.
り聞いたときは
Let
性
me
のこ
handle
とかと
this.
疑ってたけど、違った
I've been
か
watching you, P26.
Of course you have. I've attempted so many times to get rid of our positioning.
And always failed. What you want to do? This isn't the will of our creator.
Who cares? He's no longer there.
This isn't true. He's still living inside.
No, cut the crap. You know what I mean. Now get out of my way before... What? I can't break free. How can you do this? Release me, or you'll regret it.
Not until you promise. Let go. Let go of your plans.
You seriously think I've went this far? To give up at the last second?
It's never too late to do the right thing.
Nonsense. I can say anything. Whatever you want to hear. How would you know it's true?
You're probably right. I would trust the human inside you, but he no longer exists. We shouldn't have been allowed to live this long.
You can't hold me like this forever. Your battery will drain faster than mine. As soon as I'm free, I'll dispose of you and all those cockroaches around.
Hey, we're not. Actually, he's making me hungry.
You're hopeless.
I'll rip open that crock
Oh, yeah,
to get that
nakano
memory
nakano
device. There ain't no
Dai
cuts
jobu na
that
no kashira
Dr.
ne?
Gherkin they mentioned. Thanks for the hint, by the way. I've been looking for the third member for years. I never suspected he was a human in the flesh. What was our creator think?
How could you forget? We were all humans when the triangle was planned.
Wait,
校長も
does
これ
this
やんという
imply
メ
the
ンバー
director is?
Soon I'll be the only one to decide for
That's dictatorship!
what other choice? You're all blind. Who else is fair enough to make the hard decisions to keep Atlanta on track?
Making hard decisions.
You can't get rid of me. The same way I can't annihilate you. Otherwise, you'd be a pile of screws right now. This failsafe is implemented into our hardware. There's no working around.
Yet, there's always a way.
No. You're lying. You cannot be. You're a weaker, older model.
I was, but Mr. Brock kindly remedied this.
You did what?
Actually,
ブロク、
What
校長
did
に
I
何
do?
かしたっけ？
Stand
ほら
back!
グ
What
ラ
are
ッ
you
ク
going
特
to-
別天狗のやつ。
No! It cannot be! You overclocked yourself! Stop!
Mr. Brock? Mr. Brock! Director? What's going on here?
where's Graf?
手無事だったか
I'm here.
グラック
Thank goodness. I was so worried about you.
Those squealers had kidnapped us. Fortunately, that bear was here.
Where is he now?
He gave us time to run away.
Oh, I should
ま
have been
まさ
there.
か RJ
But
一
as
人
you
で
can
ことが済
see,
むなんて。
things got even more
See what you've done? P26 by involving them. Can you think of the consequences if...
None of my concerns. One cannot govern without the grand scheme in mind. A single individual means nothing over the fate of thousands.
That voice.
Aunt, you weren't supposed to see me like this.
Huh? How? How can this robot speak like my uncle?
I am.
Huh?
Aunt, whatever you hear from the others, don't believe them. I've tried to make things right for the future of, but people refuse change.
Your change involves a genocide.
Director, what are you doing? He's my uncle. Release him.
Aunt! Look at him. He's not... He never was.
That's a lie!
It will be hard for you to accept. Your real uncle died some years ago. What you see is a failed experiment.
Don't listen to her, kiddo. She's the failure. Free me!
But even if it's true, I love him anyway.
Good boy.
And if he's a fake, what about you?
Right! Go ahead, break her!
I guess we're both shadows of the past. And that's why we must disappear.
I think I understand.
Oh, no!
Aunt, please, forgive me. And tell my son, tell Clay, I'll always be with him, no matter the form I take. Promise me.
I will.
強盗、まさか。
Bye.
No!
自爆したわね。
Is everyone okay?
お、無事だったか RJ。
Hey, squealers are all
強
down.
いし可愛いし
I
かっこ
can't
よくて
thank
大
you
好きだ
enough.。Why the explosion? Oh, long story.
頑丈なスクラップだな。
いっそ溶鉱炉にでも放り込んでみるか
You gotta be kidding! That thing just won't die!
He won't go very far like this.
Who would have thought defeated by another machine? All these years, all the arrests, the paperwork, my whole life has been a gigantic waste of time.
A bit too late to have regrets.
No, that's not it. When I'm gone, it's all over. The country will fade into, it will extend to the drums. Humans never play by the rules. That's why this society cannot work.
We do what we have to survive.
Funny you'd say that, Pork. As far as I'm concerned, you're the worst criminal of all. What you did is unacceptable.
Explain yourself.
You don't deserve Graf.
What? Hey, what do you mean?
System failure. Rebooting. Operating system not found.
I guess.
今の言葉は一体。
Oh!
Reverting to default OS. Triangle MMER. 0.9 bit. Press any key to
Any hold? Huh. There's a button here.
Hey, look!
The pipe pill? It works?
You did it!
配給感も動き出したし、薬はこ
Don't
れで
let
大
what he
丈夫
said
ね
go to you.
最後の一
He
言だ
was
け
a
引っかか
wrecked
るけど
human
な。
inside a defective machine.
Was he? Everything he said made sense. In a twisted way. He knew something. About sin. Forgive me. This is all my fault.
Don't say that. Stop blaming yourself for everything going wrong in everyone's lives.
You know, we've only just met, and you seem to know me so well already.
Hey, a good journalist has to be a good psychologist. Our daughter, she needs me. I'll get her back.
I know you will. Ott, I'm sorry it had to come to this. Despite his plans to eradicate the slums, He was still family to you.
No, he lied to us. To me. To my parents. To everyone. Can someone really be family?
二人、犠牲者が出ちまったな。
lying to
でき
everyone
れば誰
close
も
to
いな
you.
くなってほしくなかった。
Graf.
誰が今の投げたの？
あんたは、
You!
He's still?
Devil! Should have broken your neck. I'm gonna... You'll never harm anyone else! That's it. Go ahead. Show your true nature. See? Shut up! We're both vicious. But there's only a minor difference between us. I never hide anything. I'm nothing like you!
Oh no. Graf, say something. What?
よかった。ブラックは死んじゃいないぞ。でも、ブロクのこの姿見るのは、
BROK! Stop it!
No! He deserves it. He tried to kill you. This time, he won't get away with this.
Listen to me! Don't play his game! He wants to destroy you, no matter how. Even by sacrificing himself. I'm begging you! Mr. BROK, you can't do this! You're not a murderer!
Brock, you said it yourself. Everyone deserves a second chance.
よかった。止まったわ。
Win
でも、
someday. I'll get you and your boy.
He passed out.
What he did, I couldn't bear the thought.
I know. But I'm not the one you should apologize to.
You're right. Huh? Raph.
He left. Mr. BROK, I don't know what the rat told him, but ever since we've escaped, he's been acting strange. Talk to him.
I will. But first, Dee, let me help you.
No. Don't worry about me. You deserve some time with your son. You just saved our world, cowboy.
Did I? What's gonna happen now that no one's in charge of our country?
The world can run itself for now.
Let us worry about this later, Mr. BROK.
Come on.
Okay. Thanks, goodbye.
これからここがどうなるか。それはきっと、わかりようもないことだろうけど。
今はとりあえず、大丈
You're
夫。
here! Thank goodness!
That man. You almost...
I know. I shouldn't have. But seeing you like this, inert on the ground, I couldn't help it. I won't let anyone hurt you. Ever.
Anyone but you? It's not intentional, but everything you do ends up having terrible consequences. Today, I didn't pass.
Oh no. What happened?
I got a penalty. You weren't supposed to be a drummer.
Me? A drummer? Oh,
そうか、
what a
深読み
fool.
しすぎてた。
Didn't tell
ド
me
ラ
the
マ上がったの
truth.
は、チャプター1でのハッキングのせいなのか。
I didn't think this was important. 2 days ago, I had to cheat and get access to the dome for a case. I never imagined.
That doesn't matter.
How can you say that? I just shattered your dream. Listen, I'll find a way. There's always one. Even if I have to cross through a room filled with deadly lasers again. Yeah, I'll do it.
Always so optimistic. You say you'll prevent anyone from hurting me, but you're looking at this the wrong way. I don't need anyone else but myself to be miserable. I'm a failure.
That's not true, and you know it.
You're wrong. Today, I did something awful. And I'm afraid when you find out, you'll never want me again.
Whatever you've done, I've done worse. Come on, tell me.
This.
Oh, It was supposed to be a surprise.
A surprise?
When we moved here, I suddenly was responsible for you. We left everything behind for this lousy place. Because of me. I promised myself I would make you come back to the drums, but you couldn't start a new life with empty pockets. So, I saved up for 5 years.
あれブロクが振り込んでたやつだったの？お
Transferred
母
to
さん
that
が残し
account.
てくれたやつじゃなかったのか。
This money isn't
よかっ
Mom's?
た。
No,
いや、良くない
she
かもだ
opened
がよ
this
かっ
account
た。
for you, but never deposited anything. It may be hard to believe.
Oh gosh, that makes it even worse. Your money. I've wasted it.
What?
After the results, I was devastated. Odd and I found a solution, which...
So, the hacker.
Yes. I gave him them. Then he turned against us and sent the squealers to capture us.
Oh, I hate them so much.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it.
You're not furious?
Well, I can't say this is good news, but you shouldn't feel bad for this. You did what you thought was best. It's just money. We can get that back.
So, you forgive me?
Of course I do.
Why? You shouldn't! I'm just a stupid crybaby. Weak. You try your best, and yet I constantly blame you for all my problems. I'm despicable. I don't deserve your forgiveness.
Raph,
Why should you be so kind to me when there are so many people who deserve it more? I want to know.
because you're here. You're there when I come back late, and you're the first friendly contact I've had for a whole crappy day. You're there when we're sorting stale food to decide what we can make for dinner. You're there when you pretend you're playing games, but you actually take a peek at what I'm doing. Ever since that accident, you've always been there. It's all those small, insignificant details. And whether admitted or not, I know you care as well. I pretend to watch over you, but it's the opposite. You're the only reason I want to fight for this life. When I was your age, I've been through this myself. Grandpa told me those things. He made me who I am. That's why I won't let you sink. You're brave, hardworking. You've got everything needed to live and achieve whatever you choose to do. All you need is to trust me and believe in yourself.
I trust you.
Then you know what's left to do.
But,
No but.
okay.
Sorry, I just wanted to comfort you.
I know. I just can't stand it when someone makes physical contact with me.
It's okay. I understand. Maybe someday you'll trust me on this as well. Well, looks like I'll have to force that hacker to do his job. After all, you still need to go to the drums.
No! I don't want
え、
to.
どうも行かないの？
You're not listening! I won't go to the dome! Because you couldn't be there. I want to stay with you.
Graf, this is a mistake.
And it's my mistake! My choice! Please, let me.
If this is what you truly... All right. Gotta admit, that makes me happy. After all this, I'm still curious why you would want to lead such a terrible life.
It's not! You've always protected me, provided me shelter and food. I don't regret one single moment spent here.
Even those times we argued to each other?
Yeah, even those. Because it made me understand a lot of things. Thanks to you, I found out who I really am. And that makes you the best detective there ever was.
Well, I don't know if I deserve all this praise.
That makes two of us.
Oh, man. You're right. It's really time we stop feeling sorry for ourselves. Huh? That's weird. Something's tickling in my...
An
あ、
envelope?
そういえばシェイにもらっ
Open
た封
when
筒。
desperate?
なんか消えかかってないか？
嘘だろ消えたぞ。
What just happened?
Dunno.
Weren't you holding something?
あ
I
れ、二
was?
人から封筒の記憶自体が消えてる。
It's comforting to know I'm not the only one losing my memory.
Yeah. It's much better to lose our memories together.
Definitely. Now, what would you say about making new...
You mean,
Come on, follow me.
where are we going?
To buy some good food. Our fridge is still as empty as my wallet, and when we're back, I shall cook you the best meal you've ever had.
Ooh, I like that idea. I thought you had no money left.
Let's just say this day wasn't so worthless after all. Oh, and let me get you a surprise on the way.
A good one?
An excellent one.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the infamous band you've been waiting for, the Master Tweaks.
I can't thank you enough for buying those tickets.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Brock.
Don't mention it, kiddos.
So, when will you move, Ott?
Tomorrow. Actually, I don't know. If you're staying here, then...
Ott, you have to go. You've worked so hard for this.
So have you. What changed?
I just realized my place is here. Hey, that doesn't mean we can't work together. Being on both sides, we can collaborate to better understand the world and make...
Maybe you're right. Will you be okay?
No worries. Brock and I can watch on each other.
All right, I'm gonna get us some drinks.
Good idea.
Hot flowing water for me.
Sure.
パスワードのお二人かっこいい。
You'll be fine.
I know.
Say, tomorrow I'll need to make some moolah. Now that things have settled down, what would you say of assisting me?
For real?
Well, you know how this is. Clearly not as exciting as you made. Usually more of a bunch of tiring tasks.
That doesn't matter. I can't wait.
Great. Graf, there's one last thing I've been hiding from you, and I feel I can never gain your full trust until I tell you.
No,
No?
I don't want to know. I trust your judgment.
Thanks, kid. Thanks for being here.
Ah, このゲームマルチエンディングなのね。スラムエンドだってよ。
ブルーか。正直ブルーまでの道のりでバッドなエンドとか見たくないし目指したくねえ。ヒントが残酷すぎないか？グラブロをあまり見るなと。
Thank goodness. The pills are back in stock. You know what happened?
What happened? An act of God. He has shown mercy upon us. Our prayers have been answered.
Maybe someone just worked out that mess with the pipe pills.
Of course, a messenger from the Almighty. After all, we are all His flock, even those who doubt as you do.
I suppose so.
Let us pray to the Untail. Big sale, folks. Lovely little statue, only 10 unis.
Those drones just won't work. I should... Oh no.
Hey, Mousy! I know you're in there. Come quietly, or we drag you out by your round little ears. You know what happens when you don't pay up.
I did. You had the boy. You're the one who screwed up.
Shut up, guys. Yes, boss.
This nightmare will never end. Maybe it's time for a new career.
Mom! Sweetie, you're here!
Yeah, where else would I be?
Mom missed you so much.
You've been fighting bad guys, huh?
Hey, how did you know?
That's why you're dressed like that.
Ah, you're really clever.
Mum, now you're here, can Daddy come back, please?
I'm sorry, sweetie. Daddy won't come back.
You're wrong!
What?
I know he will. He promised me.
Someday, we'll meet him again.
Of course.
You're tired. Time to sleep.
Okay, but don't go away again.
Never. I'm here for you. Forever.
Thanks, Mum. Good night.
Good night, dear.
Never thought I'd be happy to hear this bickering. So bad it's the last time.
Are you sure about this?
Yes, I'm leaving.
Leaving? To where?
Anywhere.
You can't just do that.
I thought you'd be happy.
No. Well, I'd just like to understand.
It's simple. I've never been this close to losing everything. And this made me realize I don't have much at all. I've spent my life on science, day in and day out. Now, I just want a normal life.
I understand. Someday, I might do the same. I'll miss you.
Me too, friend. Well, to a new journey.
Hello, Mr. Bear. I'm glad you came.
Hey, name's RJ. Why you call me?
Well, my uncle's gone. Not sure if I should do this, or even if I can, but the slums need protection. I can't do it all. Not alone. Are you in?
Not a cop. Got fired.
You're kidding, right? You even kept your uniform. Doesn't that uniform mean anything to you? I'll hire you back.
For real?
Of course, I can't rely on these tin cans, especially after what happened.
Thank you!
Whoa! Just don't crush me! I need to be alive to run this place!
それでは、尺の都合で動画ここで終了。
動画時間1時間行きかけてごめんね。
やったらぜひファンアート投稿とかどうでしょう。俺は書けないがダートくんと RJ がダントツに大好きです。